Dig deep.
It's C20A material. It's on a different curve.
Speaking of A material, welcome to Popcorn Tribunal.
Tribunal. Segway master.
That's aces there.
Hang on. Let me drink my coffee. Welcome
Drinking
to Popcorn
coffee at 8 o'clock at
Tribunal.
night. No wonder you don't sleep.
Notice once again the technology challenged Tyler is not visible, but he is here in spirit.
Oh no, the internet's not gonna magically fix itself in a week. Oh, here I am.
I mean, to be honest with you, most people would be able to magically fix their internet in a week. Just saying.
We're in the sticks, bro.
Most of the time, the internet fixes itself in a week.
I'm Tony. That's Mike. Welcome, Mike. He's a real Star Wars fan. He has some.
Who the hell is Mike?
He has some genuine feelings about a Grey Jedi that he and Tyler are going to discuss. Right below me, you see Derek.
Jedi.
Hi, Derek.
Hello.
And then bottom, my left, your right, is producer Chris. So, hey guys.
What a pretty man. And I'm Tyler, and I'm also.
No, I'm on top on the stream.
Well, of course, but mine is the one that's broadcast, so I was using mine to.
But you're a
bottom
in real life.
Wow.
You got to look at the YouTube stream. You got to
Tyler,
see what it looks like on YouTube.
Just remember, both of Blaha's parents are paying attention to the live stream right now. So.
I guess you don't want me to say words like cocksucker and fuck and cum sauce.
Did I mark this as explicit? I think I did.
This is PT, baby. That's how we roll. Let's go.
We just got fined by
Tom.
That was a lot of money.
We just got demonetized on YouTube.
We weren't even monetized yet.
Looking for something that's...
Blaha's parents raised them to like Attack of the Clones, so, they deserve what's coming to them.
All right, you know what? If you want to go there, Michael Blaha.
I'm sorry, we like to talk about quality films on this podcast.
Okay, Blaha has a couple things he would like. Blaha would like to say things he would like.
I was just distressed about Tyler's lack of Star Wars knowledge that he was flexing on Facebook earlier.
Give us a little background.
I don't like this game.
Tyler, Tyler. Posting all over Facebook like you're the master of Star Wars.
I'm not the master of Star Wars.
Explain your
I ain't gonna read no books or comics or shit. I ain't got time for that. I'm not 8 no more.
Explain your stance, you cuck.
Explain my stance.
This is when you say prone.
All right. Apparently, I haven't read anything outside or watched anything outside of the main movies in a very long time because Grey Jedi aren't canon anymore. Okay.
It's true.
I didn't know that.
And for the 1% of the possible audience that would give a shit about that, that's true. Grey Jedi aren't real.
1%.
Dude, we have like 6 people that listen to this podcast. That 1% is very, very generous.
My mom
apparently they're all British. Who knew?
Actually, in the Philippines, we have a pretty good user base in the Philippines. I think we have 3 listeners in the Philippines.
Yeah, the Brits got tired of us.
Yeah.
There goes the old thing where it says, Brits have taste.
Hey, but let's. This is what I consider. This is why we can continue doing this podcast. There are 1 million podcasts on Apple Podcasts, and we are in the top 4,000. I will take that as a win.
Yeah, no, that's good.
I'd buy that for $1.
I mean, okay, I'll take it. Hi, Derek. You've been very quiet. How was your day today? You good?
I am
Derek, sweetheart, baby boy.
I've binged
you sold 3 house?
movies during work today.
Yeah,
I've been there. What'd you watch?
Today.
Hey, you sold a house.
I sold 2 houses.
That's true.
Ooh.
Nice, boss.
Damn.
That's awesome.
Thank you.
The same person?
Good for
Impressive.
Good for you.
He sold them. He sold them the package.
I gave them all the packages, baby.
Technically, now it's a 12-room house.
Did you sell them?
Hey, my boy's got to eat.
What's that?
What?
Did the house come furnished?
Oh,
he made wicker furniture for them. They're using it for kindling.
Hey, Neelis, I got to be honest with you. I kind of like the quarantine beard, man. I think it looks good.
This is like a 2.5 week beard.
Yeah, I know. This is 2.5 weeks for me.
Yeah.
That's
Do
cute.
you like
I
mine?
was shaving. This is only the third show without a shave.
Yes,
I
Tyler.
trimmed all the
yours is
gray out of it
fantastic.
right here,
And
though.
a haircut. 2
All right.
bits.
Does
So
Tyler have a beard?
Good God.
I think Tyler's just got a couple pubes on his chin. That's really it.
That's why you won't come on camera. His,
I don't
his
know
fake
why I
beard
show
didn't
up
get here
every
yet.
week. But here we are.
Speaking of
I have
coming
a
on
beard.
camera, that's a
Oh
good
my
transition to History of the World Part 1.
Ooh.
Give me a minute.
Oh
Saucy.
my god.
Tyler
So-
are co-credited in that film, right?
In tonight's episode, we are discussing the comedic genius that is Mel Brooks.
Comedic. Wow, nice lead-in.
Thank you. Thank you. You just want. So tonight we have watched 3 movies as a group. We didn't watch them together because of social distancing. We did watch History of the World Part 1, Robin Hood Men in Tights, and Blazing Saddles. Now I got to be honest with you. These movies would not have been made in 2020.
Oh God, no.
Not
There
even.
is
Silly Tony, they're not making any movies in 2020.
okay. In the last decade, these movies wouldn't have been made. In the last 10 years, these movies would not have. The script would have been read. They would have said Mel Brooks who and threw them. Because I am telling you right now, I forgot just how racially insensitive Blazing
Ooh.
Saddles was.
Oh yeah.
Do you not get that
Oh,
that's the
How?
point?
No,
It is.
I get that that's the point.
Okay,
There's-
we're making sure. Some
It's
people
a
don't.
parody of westerns.
Yeah.
But there's a
Thank
point in the
you.
movie
The
where
tackle's
the N-word was used the 854th time, and I was still looking over my shoulder. I'm telling you, man.
Dude, I
Like-
actually kept a running tally throughout that movie. They used like 6
Oh
or 7
my
different
God.
racial slurs like 37 times.
I was like,
My favorite
What
part
the
was that
hell?
when they didn't use it, when they say he's a net, and then they go into the next thing. Yeah, he's a net, and that was the joke. That they
Yeah.
weren't going to say it. You thought they were.
hey,
The sheriff is near.
Chris Nealis, I just want to tell you, if you can monitor YouTube for comments throughout, that'd be good. That'd be good.
Oh well, nothing yet.
I don't get it.
No, I know. We missed a couple last time, and
Oh, we
so
just
I
all
wanted-
I
have
was watching.
bountiful users. Was I?
So
I keep a pop-out chat going.
you can pop the chat out.
I always have a pop-out.
Why does that sound
How
so
do you
weird?
do that?
You can see nothing.
Neelis has an Audi.
If you pay
Okay.
him $10 a month, you can watch Neelis pop the chat out.
So, for the record,
No.
I'm very thankful to my old boss for his Plex server because I didn't have to pay a dime for any of the movies this week.
Damn it, I forgot I have a Plex server and I paid $5 to watch Men in Tights.
You paid $5? It was only $4, bud.
It was $4.99, buddy.
Oh, I only paid $3.99.
Son of a
I paid
bitch.
$3.99. The only one
What
I
the
paid for.
fuck? Maybe it was $3.99. Maybe I was wrong.
You know what?
I
was
watched
a
it
little.
legally on Blu-ray.
I watched it legally. We archive it for future generations, baby. I don't
I
know what you're talking about.
Absolutely didn't watch any of them illegally.
I did.
I mean,
okay.
YouTube is public
Mhm,
domain. YouTube is public domain.
I did have to watch the
That's not how
shittiest
that
upload
works.
to YouTube of History of the World. It
Well,
was
Are you fucking
headache
kidding me?
inducing.
What is
Derek,
wrong
didn't
with
we
you
get
people?
History of the World from National Archives or something?
It was an archive.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Remember when we were going to try to get Mel Brooks on the show to tell him he watched his movies illegally?
I gotta be completely honest with you.
Hey,
Some of the thoughts that I have about these 3 movies, I'm kind of glad that he was unable to attend.
I remembered you saying that you wanted to get a hold of it. I was like, I'm going to have to throw away a lot of notes I took.
No, we
Yeah.
should be direct and honest.
Well,
He's
okay.
like
His 90s, he
98.
died.
He's not going to remember anyway.
93,
Fine.
and it would be so
93.
fun to just be like, you know what? That one fucking sucked.
So here's the thing.
no, none
Well,
of them suck. None of
Here's
them
None of them
suck.
suck.
In some
None
of
of
the
them suck.
recent interviews that I've seen with Mel Brooks, he seems like his brain it's still there at 93. Like he's still quick,
Yeah.
he's still functioning. which is fantastic because it's not a lot of people that reach that age nowadays that still have most of their facilities and their wit. So that makes me very happy. But I think a couple of the interviews that I saw with him, I won't say he expressed regret, but he understood the difference in culture now versus the difference in culture when those movies were made. And you can even see the transition through the 3 movies.
Yeah.
In culture. I mean, in Robin Hood Men in Tights, you have Dave Chappelle, someone who's, he hits that line really closely, but then he also calls people
his first
out,
movie.
calls society out. Yeah. The other thing is I never realized how close the Princess Bride Carrie Elwes and the Robin Hood Men in Tights Carrie Elwes were. I don't know like how recently those movies were made, but they were very, very similar characters, and I was kind of surprised at that.
They were what 7 years apart.
6 or 7, yeah.
Let's talk about comedy as a whole and how it's transitioned in movies, right? So, today you'll see a Tiffany Haddish.
It's gotten
movie.
worse.
You'll see a Tiffany Haddish movie, or you'll see Ice.
I stand by my remark.
Or like a what's the movie where they play cops to go back to high school? Jump Street.
21
Jump Street, right?
Can I say that they're not making as many comedies anymore because they're not making as much money as they used to, so most of them are going straight to Netflix?
Yeah.
Other than Like a Boss, what's a comedy film we've seen? Well, we haven't seen any movies in the theater, but like in the past 8 months, what's another comedy film we saw in the theater?
It's true.
I mean, you're not wrong. I mean,
Cats.
Bad Boys.
I find that interesting, and I feel like comedies have lost any kind of filmmaking, and they're shot very flat and traditionally, and like the Judd Apatow School of Comedy can work, but
speaking of
every
Judd
comedy's
Apatow,
doing it.
Yeah,
every comedy's doing it, and it's just rambling improv that they won't cut down, and it's getting shitty. Like, I think the other last comedy we saw was The House, and that's literally all that comedy is, and there's nothing to it. There's nothing substantial. It's just comedians thinking they're hilarious and editors not cutting them down.
Speaking of Judd Apatow and comedies, did you guys watch the trailer for The King of Staten Island yet with Pete Davidson? Yeah. I got to be honest with you, that movie looks like it's going to be great.
Oh, I'm been stoked to see that since his stand-up special on Netflix where he talks about it a little bit, and he's really excited about that movie.
The other thing too is I got to binge Euphoria. I don't know if anyone's watched Euphoria yet.
On HBO?
Does that have Zendaya?
It does.
I caught a couple of random episodes.
Yeah, so my daughter came over the other night, and we just binged all 8 episodes because it's only 8 episodes on HBO for the season 1. And his daughter Maddie is in Euphoria, and she was kind of a bright comedic light, and I've never really seen her outside of 9 months or whatever that movie was with Seth Rogen. And so it was kind of nice to see her stepping.
Did you call Knocked Up 9 months?
9 months?
Isn't that a Hugh Grant movie, actually?
Yeah.
I was gonna say, I distinctly remember seeing a movie called 9 Months with my mom when I was a kid. But that has to be a Hugh Grant rom-com.
Yes, it is a Hugh Grant rom-com.
You caught me at 8 o'clock at night. I'm not surprised.
I'm old and I'm tired, so fuck you.
So for the next podcast, we're watching 9 months and while you were sleeping.
Yay!
Notting Hill.
We need to have a Meg Ryan episode.
Love Actually.
Let's have a Moscato episode where we're
King
all drinking.
and Leopold.
I love that.
It's the Cosmos, bitches. It's the Popcorn Tribunal sleepover.
What's the fairy tale one with Drew Barrymore?
Ever After.
Yeah.
I knew you would know that.
Tyler owns that on. He owns that on Laserdisc.
I love Ever After. Leave me alone.
Who's the male?
How did you know?
After?
Why can't I remember? I want to say James Marsden, but it's definitely
He was in Mission Impossible 2. He played the bad guy in Mission Impossible 2.
James Marsden did?
No, James Marsden wasn't in Ever After.
Yeah,
no,
he acts with cartoon characters now.
Yeah, you're thinking of his first foray into acting with cartoon characters.
Yeah, Doug Ray Scott. Yeah.
Why did I Google James Marsden then?
I don't know.
Oh my God! Speaking of bad movies, I just realized I have another bone to pick with Tyler after we talk about the thing we're here to talk about.
God damn it!
Let's
What
talk
I do
about the
now?
shit that we're here to
I've
talk
got two
about.
bones to pick with Tyler tonight.
Bailey's like,
We're
I'm
gonna do a
falling
new
asleep here.
segment
Can
called
we-
Hate Mail
It's
with
just me.
Blaha.
So,
It's just
Bailey,
bitching at me.
we'll start with you. Out of the three, which was you say was your favorite?
Oh, Blazing Saddles, without a doubt. Held up
Yeah.
well.
I think it was the funniest.
Yeah, there's only a
I
right
agree with
answer.
It might also be as the only one I watched or had time to watch with someone else. Hannah watched a little bit of Robin Hood with me, but Hannah and her little brother, we watched Blazing Saddles, and we were just cracking up. And it was
Wait, her little
Y'all
brother?
are
he
adorable.
lived with us
Wait,
all
what?
quarantine.
How old is her little brother?
21.
Oh, okay. When you say
I thought
little
you had a
brother,
kid with
I'm
you
like,
this whole time.
you had a 12-year-old watching Blazing Saddles with you?
Tony, I'm gonna rock your world here. My parents let me watch Blazing Saddles with them when I was probably like 8.
That's awesome.
Oh, so we don't have to worry about your parents watching the live
No,
stream.
God, no.
Okay, so
Did you guys notice
I
then at the end of oh well.
Go ahead. What happened to Neelis there?
At the
He
end
said,
of Robin Hood Men in Tights, we're actually in the movie. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Here I am.
Heard. Hello. Okay.
Hello.
Men in Tights references Blazing Saddles and History of the World. Did you notice that?
Yes,
Yes.
I did. So
Are we going?
The sheriff, it worked for the sheriff in Blazing Saddles, and
Worked for the sheriff from Blazing Saddles. Good to be the king. He said it's good to be the king. To the king.
indeed.
When they were getting married at
Spaceballs-
the end. Mel Brooks,
Spaceballs was
the
kind of
rabbi.
referenced in the history of the world too.
In History of the World and Robin Hood both say "walk this way" and do the
Yeah.
weird follow.
Wait.
Yeah.
Well, and the king. Never mind.
Chris, I think Chris has like a 10-second lag. I think we put we put a censor filter on him, so he starts talking, then he's like, "Oh
Something's
shit,
out.
other people are talking. I'm gonna stop." That's the sound engineer in him. He's like, "I don't want to talk over him."
He keeps. Tony keeps going. Your voice keeps going. On my
Well, that's just how I hear him, to be honest.
Oh, okay.
That was a dick
Wonder
move.
you guys
I'm
are fighting
sorry.
all the time.
Oh, Tyler and I love each
We're
other.
not fighting
Come on.
all the time.
I like that Tyler apologized for talking shit after all the things we say to him.
We've
I'm
got
just
him.
we talk-
conditioned that way. It's the
trained
damnedest
well.
thing.
So
Can we
Tyler
talk
was-
about how
Tyler texted
Someone's
me.
gonna love me for
I'm
me one of
sorry,
these
like,
days, and not just my hot body.
Tyler texted me like, "I'm sorry," like 7 times today. I'm like, why the fuck are you apologizing? You're my best
Maybe
friend.
I'm really
You can
Canadian. I don't
you
know.
can say whatever. You didn't text. I'm
Well, I'm
sorry.
sorry there,
But I'm
fella.
sorry. There you go.
I'm sorry.
Okay, Derek. So Hannah watched Blazing Saddles with you along with her brother.
Yes, indeed.
It is always more fun to kind of watch a comedy with more people, just because you don't feel like an idiot laughing into the air.
Yeah,
so
I
I
have
can
a problem
imagine.
with that.
And
Laughing
sometimes
on my own makes me
Right?
really sad for some reason.
is that all that's happening?
I don't have friends.
Good God.
That's why he's always apologizing. He's like, I laughed by myself. Oh, I'm so sorry.
He's living with his parents during quarantine, so we understand.
I'm not gonna
trust
watch
me.
Blazing Saddles with them.
Yeah, I mean,
They're not
I
Mike
guess.
parents.
Well, they never watched it, so I can say whatever I want.
So
Tit
had
fart.
Hannah seen these movies before?
I don't believe she had seen Blazing Saddles, or she forgot most of it, and her brother had never seen it.
How was the shock of that movie for her?
She knew enough about it. He was like, "What is happening?" and was like losing his mind.
yes.
Was there substance encouragement during the movie watching, or was it?
I think we all had a cocktail.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Ooh, la-di-da.
So, I mean, let's start off with Blazing Saddles, right? So, I forgot how great Gene Wilder is. Like, I forgot.
His
But
delivery.
Well, he forgot how great you are.
He's so smooth in that movie. Like, Even when he's drinking the beer, when they're in the saloon watching the girl sing, the German girl, he's drinking the beer and he's just drinking it all relaxed. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, he tries to spit it out, but it doesn't do like the spit take. It's literally just like a little fish. And I just cracked up. I was like, what the fuck? It's so great.
Did you call the Madeline Kahn the German girl?
I mean, he's not wrong.
In the movie, she played
not wrong.
German girl with a very bad list.
She's the Teutonic woman.
But no, that was her trademark. She always played a character with some type of speech impediment.
Yes, and she was
always.
Not in
she was
Clue.
fantastic.
Almost always. God, she's always fantastic.
This is true. R.I.P.
Like, I know she's been dead for 21 years, but I still have a crush on her. I don't care.
Oh my God, is she dead? I didn't know that.
She's been dead. Why do you think she never calls anymore?
She's cervical cancer.
I love how he goes, she's been dead. I mean, asking the question, is she dead, implies that she's been dead.
What? Shut the fuck up.
I did develop a small crush on her watching Blazing Saddles and History of the World.
I can't ever remember the name of the girl.
She's hilarious. Her timing's incredible.
Oh yeah, no, she's one of the funniest parts of both of those movies.
That was John Ritter's wife.
Really?
Gene, he's right. Yeah. He's right.
Really?
Oh, in Men in Tights, yes.
Yeah. Carrie Ellis? Ellis? Her name? Carrie Ellis? Yeah. Yeah.
Carrie Ellis.
Yeah, she had 4 kids with John Ritter.
Carrie Ellis is the blonde guy that played Robin Hood.
Yeah.
What? Not
nothing.
Carrie Ellis is a man. That's right. Amy.
Yeah. Oh, John Ritter's dead.
Carrie.
John Witter. Did you really just say John Witter?
John
Ritter died in 2003.
Yeah, they kept that one sitcom going for some reason.
So, who was the actor that played the sheriff?
Kevin
I looked
Bacon.
up his name, but I can't remember it.
Kevin Bacon.
Why can't I remember his name? Yeah, Cleavon Little.
Cleavon Little.
The man has an astonishing singing voice, number one. I was pleasantly surprised with that. But then the scene where he's holding a gun to his own head is probably the funniest piece of cinema that I can think of for a long time.
Someone help that poor man.
Yeah.
This is the moment when my dog looks at me like, what the fuck are you laughing at? It was fantastic.
Can I tell you, I had a real Blazing Saddles moment in my life.
He's serious. He'll do it.
When we were screening the short films, our thesis films in college, my buddy Hunter had this scene where he pulls a gun out of his pants, and it's on this huge ass THX screen. And as he was doing it, everyone like screamed like the scene in Blazing Saddles. Excuse me while I whip the saddle.
Excuse me while I whip the saddle.
It was the greatest.
So when one other thing that I thought was pretty great was Gene Wilder when he's hanging upside down in the jail cell, and he's delivering his lines in that slow Gene Wilder thing, and you just watch his face getting redder and redder, and as all the blood is rushing to his head. You're like, I wonder if at any point where he's like, I just need to get these fucking lines out or not, because he looked like he was about to pass out by the end of that scene. I forgot how many memorable pieces in that movie there were.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
When all the white guys started singing the song because they were trying to get him to sing an old Negro spiritual, and instead they were singing a kiss
Camptown
the
lady.
nose. Quite continental. Oh, that was so great. And then they're gone. Yeah, it was fantastic. Oh, it was funny. Okay, I'm sorry, Derek. I feel like we're stepping on your train tracks.
I missed
Oh, Derek, what did they think of the ending or non-ending rather?
Yeah, right.
I don't think we commented on it too much. We were just busy laughing. It was.
I think the movie's more homophobic than it is racist.
It's pretty even race.
It's gonna say it's pretty neck and neck there.
I took like notes while I was watching
the racism. It's a satire of racism, but I think legitimately thinks gay people are hilarious.
I felt like it was a satire of bigotry as a whole because it was across the board.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
The French mistake.
It reminded me of one of the movies that we watched last week, where it transitioned from the Roman centurion to the soundstage and all that. It was just like, holy shit, that was a Monty Python thing.
Yeah.
So I don't know if it was a Monty Python thing before the Blazing Saddles thing, or if it was a Blazing Saddles thing before.
Blazing Saddles came out first. Let's
just
put it like that.
But the
depends. Blazing Saddles.
The camera pan from the old western town to the studio city. I was like, yeah,
I'm working for Mel Brooks.
Yeah, like the opening.
Can you believe Young Frankenstein and Blazing Saddles came out the same year?
Yeah, I can believe that actually.
Mel Brooks and Gene Wilder were fucking busy.
Yeah.
In the 70s.
When did Gene Wilder die?
2016.
Was it that recent?
Yeah. September 2016. Yeah, no, I remember where I was.
Oh, that's when Bowie died. Was it January? That was January.
History of the World, Bailey, you had to watch that one on your own. Did you watch that on your computer screen or did you project it to your Apple TV?
Oh, we're moving on?
Well, no, it's fine. You want to add more on Blazing Saddles, Blaha? Give it to us.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry. I was trying to keep Derek involved because I feel like we're talking over him a lot. So
it's all good. When there's this many people, someone's gonna get canceled out.
Aww,
that's what she said.
Sad.
But I value you so much, Derek.
Wait a minute.
I'm gonna mute Neelis and Tyler so you can fucking talk.
Oh,
that's precisely.
Who said fuck him? I heard that. Tyler, I'm kidding. I didn't mute you. All right,
do every goddamn week.
I'm gonna
be any different.
I'm gonna mute him now. No, I'm just kidding. All right, Bailey, the floor is yours, buddy.
I'll talk about Robin Hood some more. History of the World is actually the first time I saw it. The other two I'd seen before. Robin Hood was still mostly funny. A couple times I was kind of lost interest, but definitely a few lines still hit really, really nicely.
Abe Lincoln or Blinken was my favorite.
Did you just say Abe Lincoln?
No, I said hey Blinken.
The best part was you grew a nice pair of boobs. Oh, I mean, I think we made three good choices on movies.
What about the sticks? The fight scene with the sticks.
Yeah. Or the interstitial singers.
Good. Yeah.
The interstitial singers was fantastic.
Yeah, you know, I really am not a musicals fan, but all the transition musically in these films was quite fun because they're just absurd.
Yeah.
The parallels. No, you were never muted, Tyler. The parallels to Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves, kind of cracked me up, and it never really hit me before, I don't think. But like the old lady latrine,
mm-hmm.
in the parallel with the witch in Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves, it I don't know, just cracked me up because I was like, oh shit, oh shit.
Well, we used to be called Shit House.
Yeah. You picked that name? feel bad, Bailey. You're disappearing because the light behind you. I think the sun is setting.
Yeah, we can't even see you, Bailey.
There you
He's
are.
too beautiful to be seen. He'd burn our eyes.
Ah. I wish I could put effects on you and put like a halo.
Yeah.
Figure it out, Tony.
Halo.
All right, well, let's go back to Blazing Saddles. Blaha, I know you said you have some notes on that, and then we'll transition back around to the other movies. So, had you seen Blazing Saddles before?
So I'd seen it like when I was a kid. Like my parents had watched it, and I was in the room. Because like my parents genuinely didn't give a shit what movies I watched as long as I wasn't like a jackass about it. Like afterwards,
your mom just commented on YouTube and said, "Tell that kid to shut the fuck up. He's lying."
I mean, you know what? She'll try to say that she doesn't curse, but my mom curses more than anybody. So I wouldn't be surprised. So I mean, I like seen it, and I only really remembered like the scene where he's like holding the gun to his head, and like the sheriff riding in town, because that's like my dad's favorite fucking joke. Like he loves that whole
fantastic.
Bit. And so I mean, I watched it at like 7:30 in the morning. Like I was like, all right, I'm up, I'm working, but like calls don't really start till late. I'm just gonna put it on. It's only an hour and a half. And so at 7:35 in the morning, I'm just there with the N-word being thrown at me like 57 times. And I was like, oh shit, this is a different kind of movie. This is
Molly comes out of the bedroom. She's like, what's with all the racism?
That's what I was worried about, because she's still sleeping in the room. And I'm like, Molly's just going to wake up and just hear like, bam, 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 bam. I'm like, what the fuck is he watching? But it's like, I mean,
Blaha's just monitoring a Call of Duty lobby. It's okay.
Yeah, right. And it's like, I get that it's a parody. He's not like Mel Brooks isn't like, I hate black people and then wrote this movie. Yeah. It's a parody, which is why all the racists are stupid. But that doesn't change the fact that it does not age well.
Oh no,
it ages exceptionally poorly, especially like that one.
But to be fair, there's as much Jew humor as there is black people humor.
It ages phenomenally. It's satire.
The like I would so, and not even that it's not even that it ages poorly, and that I think like if you watch it like this isn't funny, because the movie's fucking hysterical. Like it's hilarious. Yeah. But you still, anyone watching that today, if they haven't seen it before, is gonna cringe hard.
Oh, it's like I said, it's look over your shoulder humor. Absolutely. You laugh and then you're like, did anybody notice that I laughed at that? Yeah.
It's like you can appreciate the fact that the movie's funny, because there's genuinely funny bits in it. Like Gene Wilder's fucking phenomenal in that movie.
Deadpan.
Like he is criminally underrated. I don't feel like a lot of people give him a lot of credit for how great of an actor he is. But he's fucking cool in that movie. Like,
my name's Jim. Most people call me Jim.
He's like, everything about his delivery and everything. Like, he's just like, he's fucking cool. When did Willy Wonka get cool? But like, I like it, and then like the gun to his head moment, hilarious. Like them panning out to the studio is fucking funny as hell. It's just like it's sort of unfortunate that it's surrounded by these moments where like I think I had a note towards the end of the movie when the choir scene comes in, and I just like half asleep wrote down, it's kind of impressive that this movie is still finding ways to be problematic. Like, which is just like, I get, and like I said, I get it's the time here, and that wasn't the intention of the movie, but it is startling.
You know what's funny is we talk a little bit about the controversy, right? But the reality is I think anyone who watches this movie, you know, millennial age or Gen Z, I think that they definitely understand the path behind it, the feeling behind it, as that whole parody aspect of it, which is why you don't hear a lot of, oh my God, Mel Brooks is a fucking racist. From this era where everyone's, you know, from this cancel culture right now. Maybe it's just because people aren't revisiting these movies. Yeah. But you know, for me, it was good to revisit them, just because I remember watching them as soon as I moved out of my parents' house, because my stepdad wouldn't let me watch shit, and thinking, oh my God, that crosses the line. I live in South St. Louis and I'm watching this movie and I'm like, let's make sure the windows are closed. But it was just funny stuff. And the reality is you can take a lot of the racial humor or the bigotry humor or satire out of it, and it would probably still play as a comedic movie.
Oh no, for sure.
There are still jokes in it.
Yeah. I can appreciate the parody of like I can appreciate the parody of someone like Mel Brooks like writing that movie as like a fuck you to people who were racist back then.
Absolutely.
Like
I
he's
think
not
that's
writing it because he
exactly what
agrees
it
with
was
it.
about.
He's
Yeah.
writing it to be like, you're a fucking idiot if this is how you actually think. But also, it's funny to be. It was funnier to be shocking in that way back then. You're right that if someone tried to pitch this movie today, holy shit.
I mean, there's a powerful woman in the movie, right? You know, I mean, there's things that weren't roles that weren't being written in that time period that were awesome. There's a powerful woman. And she has men at her feet, and it's not about sex or any of that stuff. It's literally about, I'll tell you what to do, and you're gonna do it. And then she's the person that's taking out the other person, and it's like, okay, that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
You know, so if you want to talk about cancel culture, I feel like there's an opportunity in this movie to look at it. Let's not forget what.
There's an implied interracial sex scene in that movie, which was insane for that time period.
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Serve some kielbasa for breakfast. Yeah.
Yeah. The
No,
Schnitzengruben.
My
No,
limit
thank
is
you.
16.
15 is my limit on
15 is my limit. Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Wiener
like
Schnitzel.
that movie strikes me as the kind of movie that
No.
today, like.
Schnitzelgruben.
Oh, go ahead, buddy.
Chris,
No, he said Wiener Schnitzel. Schnitzergruben.
She said
Schnitzelgruben.
schnitzel. She said schnitzel.
She said
That's all.
Schnitzengruben.
You all need to get your
Schnitzelgruben.
shit together.
Schnitzelgruben.
Schnitzelgruben. I'm gonna tell you, Tony. I've lived 30 years of my life with my parents making references to this movie. It's absolutely Schnitzelgruben.
I just watched it, and she
I did
said,
too, you
"Would you like another schnitzel?"
Schnitzelgruben.
Schnitzelgruben.
Tony, you're wrong.
Look it up. It's on Hulu.
Tony, you're wrong.
Every day ends with a tub.
Schnitzelgruben. I'm the fucking German. I'm the
You know
German.
Yeah.
I'm the German.
The best part is Tyler can't
I've
see
had
what I'm doing right
Schnitzelgruben
now.
in Munich.
Yeah, put it
You've had a
away.
eunuch? You've had a eunuch?
I will
What?
send a picture of myself eating Schnitzelgruben. I will
If
send a
you
picture of
pay
myself eating
$10.
Schnitzelgruben in the.
Wow, this is
Munich.
good.
Where did he go?
Good content. Chris just stops talking. It's so fucking great.
I didn't just stop talking. There must
Okay,
be
the
a
game
way
cut out.
because I don't know.
Yeah,
You're-
stop
you're-
giving me
you're-
shit about my service.
Yeah, I don't. Chris is normally spot on, but right now it's pretty bad.
It's pretty bad. I don't know what's going on.
Poor little fella.
It's
Poor little pinkus.
pretty bad.
I'm sorry.
Baby, I'm not from Havana.
About the internet.
Oh, yes.
So, Blaha, had you seen History of the World? I think you actually texted me. Let me see.
I
if
did text you about history. That was another one that like I definitely was
So
in the room
good.
when my parents watched it at some point, but I hadn't rewatched
Marvelous.
it again. And I disagree when you guys said earlier there's no bad movies in this. I hated History of the World.
Why?
This was
What the
Blaha's
hell?
text to me. Listen to this.
No!
This was
Byron, what the
Blaha's text to
hell?
me. He said, "So, this is my first time watching History of the World. This one is considered like a classic, right? Like,
Yeah.
it's a well-loved movie." He goes, "Dude, honestly, I hated it."
What's so bad about it? I don't
Oh.
understand.
I absolutely fell asleep and had to restart that movie at
Hang
least
on.
3 times.
Yeah,
or like rewind it a little bit.
Liar.
I just
Liar.
couldn't get in. It's like after how genuinely hilarious Blazing Saddles is, and also how how shocking it is, also kind of keeps you like checked in. That History of the World felt so bland to me. It just didn't. I had no connection to that movie while I was watching it.
Do you think if you had seen History of the World prior, like you had Blazing Saddles,
Yeah,
then maybe it would have been a different experience?
I
for you
probably
this
would have
time?
liked it better because I literally watched them back to back. I finished Blazing Saddles and then
Right.
pulled up History of the World, and it just
Because you
it
kind
felt
of knew
so
what you
bland.
were getting into with Blazing Saddles.
Yeah, and I knew more. I remembered more about that movie, so I was more excited to watch it. So I put that on first. I also wanted to go in chronological like release order to see how much those movies changed over time.
Yeah. There were some really, really, really funny parts of History of the World, though.
There are parts that are pretty
Yeah.
hilarious, but for the majority of that movie,
Is someone constantly farting or
I
what
think
is that?
Tyler's. I think Tyler's not going no.
Yep, that's what's happening.
Hey, Tyler, I like Attack of the Clones more than History of the World Part 1. Come over and fight me about it.
I do too.
Yes!
Y'all
Bailey!
suck. I don't know why I keep coming back.
Literally later in the day after I watched History of the World, I was like, I'm going to watch a Star Wars movie to kind of like palate cleanse because I didn't want to watch another Mel Brooks movie because I was like,
feel dirty.
it's just
Attack of the
I was like, it's
Clones.
just a lot. Like, it's a lot to do all at once. I didn't want to go right into Men in Tights.
Yeah.
Because Molly even told me that one was kind of goofy because she actually likes that movie and I'd never seen it. And she was like, it's kind of goofy, so like maybe don't watch it today. And I was going to put on a Star Wars movie and I was going to put on Rise of Skywalker. And then I thought of Tyler and I put on Attack of the Clones.
You're a dick.
I watched it in your honor.
I gotta be honest with you. I used to love Men in Tights, and I couldn't fucking stand it.
Why?
No, I think that one's probably the worst of the three.
Oh.
Yeah.
Because Mel was on his way out. Like, the comedy's a lot more broader.
Yeah, you can
Yeah.
tell that he wasn't as invested in that movie as the
I mean,
other two,
it
even the one
had
I
its
didn't like.
moments.
I still think there's a
But
couple good
sus-
bits.
Society
Like
had
the
changed
Godfather
completely
scene?
as well.
Mhm.
Yeah, the Godfather
Sure.
scene was fantastic.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
fucking,
it was-
he pulls the cotton out of his mouth. Brilliant.
Why is he not talking? My enemy, he cut his tongue out.
I do like at the end when they're laughing, he's like, "Do you hear him?"
There's a character that's like that in every one of the movies though. There was God, what was the guy's name? Started with an M in Blazing Saddles.
Oh, that's just a setup for a joke that none of us can make.
Neelis literally
Come on,
just sent
Hetty.
me a picture of him eating Schnitzengruben.
Schnitzengruben.
Hans Gruber from Die Hard.
Oof.
Yeah.
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 Okay,
Is
so
Attack of the Clones better than that movie? You fuck.
did
Yes.
Molly watch any of Robin Hood Men in Tights with you, or did you watch all three of these by yourself?
Yeah, I watched it by myself. She kind of watched Men in Tights because I had it on I watched it about 10 minutes before I got on here. Like I finished it right before we got on here, and I was just sitting in there watching the computer. And I mean, honestly, like I did like parts of that movie, but I was a lot more interested in the shitty reality TV that Molly was watching in the same room as me. Like that movie kind of drags at some points.
Is that a 10-gallon hat, or are you just enjoying the show? That was a great line from
Wrong
Blazing
movie,
Saddles,
but-
by the way. I brought up the movie. Who are you calling a cuck now? No, I don't know.
Now, in fairness, I did like Men in Tights more than
so
History
dirty.
of the World. So
Oh yeah, without a doubt.
Yeah, no, I can agree with
What
that.
is wrong with History of the World? There's legitimately genius bits in that film. The Inquisition song? Come on.
Fantastic.
do you know what?
There's-
I started out really thinking the Inquisition bit was hilarious, and then like 15 minutes into it, I was like, "This is too fucking long. I don't care anymore."
Yes.
No, what's to say? I keep
Aw.
building. Once we get to the synchronized swimmers, it's fucking hilarious.
Okay, the synchronized swimmers. I love how the Hasidic Jews go underwater and their hats stay in position.
The, oi, oi, oi.
That was fantastic. Yeah.
And that's a running joke by Mel Brooks with the swimmers.
Or when he takes
Some of the
his hat
running
off,
gags in all the
and
movies.
takes his hat off and the sideburns come up with it.
Oh yeah.
What about what I sent you earlier about the Hedy Lamar? It's Headley. Headley Lamar.
Headley Lamar.
Oh, the Last Supper bit's so good.
And all that
I
came
don't
about.
mind.
And now
Weird. My Xbox. just
Jesus
turned on.
Christ.
That's weird.
Yes.
That does that a lot.
Yes.
he was so happy that she did sue them that he was like, no, we're not going to fight her. Pay her.
I mean,
Marvelous.
Like, give her my number. Let her know where I live.
it's publicity, right?
This is true.
Well, the
All
joke, she hasn't even been born yet.
So Chris, obviously you love these movies, but I want to talk to Tyler a little bit about these movies because he's over here having a cow, literally, as you can hear in the background. Like we have to come rip the sack off of his body just so he can.
Ooh, rephrase that.
You touch my sack, I yell rape.
Maybe not.
I didn't know this was this kind of podcast. Oh shit.
There was a eunuch conversation earlier. So Tyler, obviously you
It's
love
not
all
much,
these
but
movies.
it's all I have.
It's not much. But it sounds like History of the World is your favorite of the three.
No, Blazing Saddles is a classic. I think History of the World is very underrated because there's some fucking great bits in the movie.
I had a great Liberty University joke pertaining to Blazing Saddles, but I'm not going to make it.
Oh, do it, please do it.
Something about a racial insensitivity class, and they showed Blazing Saddles.
That makes sense.
I thought you had a good joke.
Taught by Franklin Graham. Proper ways to use the N-word.
I love the Liberty University jokes every time. I don't care if they're bad. I love it every time.
Proper ways to use the N-word. God damn it. Okay.
We're getting the look from Derek of like, what the fuck are you guys talking about? Okay, sorry. I wasn't gonna make the joke, but they made me do it.
Mm-hmm.
Let Ty talk.
Yes, Ty. It's all you, buddy.
What?
What?
What do you want?
We're on a movie podcast. We're broadcasting live.
Are we?
We'd love to hear you talk about the 3 movies we just watched.
What do you want to know? I've been talking this whole time.
He's like, what a burden.
I know, but I'm giving you the podium now, buddy. This is your.
I don't want the podium. This is just more ammo to hate on me.
Well, okay. Well, I mean, you're the auteur of the group. Let's talk a little bit about the filmmaking piece or the writing piece.
Oh man!
You're the one that went to
I came here to have
school.
a good
Talk about
time. Yes, Liberty University. You happy? Look, I can do it too.
You're the professional.
I'm being dead serious here. You always have commentary.
I can't tell sometimes.
You always have commentary about soundtracks and movie making in the first third and the second third and all that kind of fun stuff. Talk about the movies as movies. I mean, let's.
They're good. I thought this was going to be a lot more fun. I get like Robin Hood. I think is decent. I think it's way overrated though, because like people usually like put that in their top and quote it all the time, and I'm like, fine. There's a couple good jokes. The chastity belt. I think that shit's great.
The chastity belt. It's an everlast.
It's an everlast.
But you say Blazing Saddles is of its time. I think Robin Hood's too 90s for its own good.
I'd agree with that.
Yeah.
That's on purpose, though. The whole rap thing.
Yes,
that's supposed to be bad.
To translate what Chris's internet just said, he said the rapping part was supposed to be bad.
Is it that bad?
We heard as bad as the rapping in the movie. Yeah.
At first, I thought that was DJ Jazzy Jeff. Who was it that was doing the rap? Does anybody know?
No idea.
It's like
Blue.
It ain't Biz Markie. That's about my rap knowledge.
I love Biz Markie.
I do too. That man's amazing.
So Robin Hood Men in Tights was 290s for its own good. Do you think it was it felt to me like it was one of those, hey, Cary Elwes is great. Let's write a movie around him and make him Robin Hood. That's what it felt like.
Yeah.
Maybe. I didn't know if they were trying to like coincide with the Kevin Costner. No, I guess that came out a couple of years before. I wasn't alive then, sue me. But no, he's good in it. Chappelle's always great. I'll be honest, I didn't really rewatch any of these just because I've seen them a bunch and I've been busy all week with work and some other stuff. So maybe I wouldn't have liked Robin Hood this time. It's been a couple of years, but I think it's fine, just from memory. It's not Blazing Saddles or Spaceballs or Young Frankenstein. I would have rather watched The Producers, and I feel like if we swapped out History of the World or Robin Hood, y'all would have really liked that one because that's a fucking amazing movie.
I've seen it before.
It's good. The shitty one or the original?
The original.
Okay.
So I heard an interesting story about Robin Hood Men in Tights. So the Kevin Costner's Robin Hood Prince of Thieves movie had come out, and this
Do it for you.
This kid had seen the movie and was disappointed that it didn't have the critical success that it may have, and was talking to their father, and they were, this would be a great movie to make like a parody about it because there had recently been a Robin Hood TV series that Mel Brooks was involved in. And so the guy was a dentist to the stars. And so he had, I think his name is Jay Shapiro in his chair. And he was talking to him about the idea, and Shapiro loved it. And so they actually wrote the original screenplay, the dentist and this producer, and then sold it to Mel, and Mel rewrote it. And so that's kind of how the whole thing came about, which I thought was kind of cool.
That's kind of
And
neat.
then when Mel Brooks reached out to Cary Elwes, he called him on the phone and was like, "Hey, we'd love you to come play Robin Hood." And it was right after Robin Hood Prince of Thieves came out. And Cary thought he was getting pranked and hung up on him.
That's great.
I know that. I heard
so
that
good.
story and I was like, "That's fucking fantastic, man." So, but Dave Chappelle. So Cary Elwes had seen Dave Chappelle do comedy, and so that's how
I
Dave
hear he does
Chappelle.
that.
That's how Dave Chappelle had gotten involved. He was 19 in that movie.
Really?
Oh my god!
Yeah.
I'm wasting my life.
Yeah. So
one more fun fact.
Yeah.
There's a play again.
Oh
Goddamn.
no!
You're right. That was a fun fact, Chris. Thank you for that.
I'm having so much fun.
It's so much more fun.
Okay, I'm going to start now. Okay.
I wish.
I hate all of you. One fun fact about all these fucking movies. I hate you people.
Oh my god!
Damn you. Blazing Saddles. No, Blazing Saddles is the oldest of all of these movies. It made more money than Men in Tights, History of the World, and Spaceballs combined, and was the cheapest one to make. But it made almost $120 million back in the day, 1974. Out of
I knew that.
less than $3 million budget.
Wow.
That's nuts.
Wow.
You said 74?
Yeah, Blazing Saddles.
74.
So it was 2 years before I was born. So $100 million in 74. I mean, that's a fucking
like what?
Banger in today's market.
Yeah.
And that's like 7 or 8 years before you started having kids too, isn't it?
Got him.
I don't know. I don't know how many times I've told you to stop calling me daddy, Chris.
Tony, don't you have a kid who's older than me?
Because it's just so big. It's
My
so
oldest is
big.
19.
No.
Tony was still collecting empty pill bottles because, you know, he'd been doing that since the Depression.
No. I had been doing that because of depression, not since the Depression. Come on.
Oh,
Now I made myself feel bad. We went too far. We never go too far with Yaney, but with Tony, we went too far.
Which movie is it where they do
World
cocaine?
is great.
What'd you say, Chris?
Cocaine.
Which movie is it where he does? One of them's doing cocaine. Is the History of the World?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Where somebody's doing coke.
There's a whole conversation about cocaine in History of the World, isn't there?
Probably.
I don't recall.
I feel like I vaguely recall that, but I probably checked out of that movie by
The
then.
80s. Why not?
Oh, nobody's mentioned Richard Pryor, by the way.
Oh,
Oh,
he was a writer.
Did I just make you sad? when he looks at Mel Brooks and he goes, "You're the only white guy that I consider black." I was like, "What the fuck?"
Oh, I thought you were talking about Blazing Saddles because Richard Pryor was a screenplay writer.
No. I'm talking about in History of the World. And they're hitting the plastic sword and the plastic trident, and it's so obvious that it's plastic. It's fucking fantastic.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm fighting with cardboard.
And then, what can I just say? Did anyone else notice the way that the girls, the way that the virgins walked was really weird? Did I miss something? But like they all had these gigantic fake breasts that were perfectly round, and when they walked, they did like this thing. It was weird.
I thought that was kind of on purpose because that was
the scene with the paired off virgins. What's wrong with the scene with the paired off virgins?
No, this was prior to the pairing off. Prior to the panning scene of all the soldiers, all the centurion ass. The panning scene of the centurion ass. By the way, I sent everyone in the chat that picture of the woman who played fuck, what was her name? Miriam or something? Muriel?
Madeline Kahn?
It wasn't Madeline Kahn. Yeah. She looks amazing at 66.
I know what you mean now.
I was like, what?
And therefore she has value?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, we don't allow libertarians to talk in this podcast. So.
That's definitely something you learned at Liberty University.
Because I'm not objectifying a woman, I'm a libertarian.
That would not have that you didn't learn to not objectify women at Liberty University, so we won't touch that one.
You're not wrong. Jerry loves grabbing by the pussy.
Which lady were you talking about?
The submissive
Amy
woman.
like she's 57.
The one on the left.
No, she was on the right. The one that I sent the picture in the group chat.
This is going real well.
Hey,
one of the better ones.
Tyler, once you get your video, man, it completely changes. I promise you. Miriam, the girl who played Miriam, the one that I sent the picture in chat. She looks fantastic for 66.
Thank you.
And therefore, she has value, according to Tyler.
No! Damn you!
He doesn't want the camera on because he doesn't want us to see the big Liberty U banner behind him.
Oh, Jesus.
Jerry Falwell's there with him.
Well, how would you prefer if I just laid down in the highway for a little while? Would that make sense?
Oh, buddy.
No. It's okay, dude. We've all seen your Ralph Nader 2019 poster. It's okay.
Oh, my God. They had some in their pocket waiting.
No, that was just off the top right there. My dog is doing some crazy shit right now, by the way. I wish you could see it. She's literally like on her back, shimmying all the way across the floor. And then she jumps up and looks at me like, what the fuck are you doing? What are you going to do about it?
Yeah. Dude, you do have the best dog.
He's okay.
So I think in Tyler, do you have any other insight that you'd like to share about these movies? Because I know you love them. You own the Mel Brooks collection.
I do.
What other movies are in that, by the way?
It's actually kind of infuriating because it's literally everything but the producers and Dracula. Dracula is the only one I don't own because it's a piece of shit. No, it's got 12 Chairs, Blazing Saddles, Young Frankenstein, Silent Movie, High Anxiety, History of the World, Spaceballs, Robin Hood, and then
High
the remake
Anxiety.
he did.
I forgot about that.
One, if you like Hitchcock. It's also got To Be or Not to Be, which he didn't direct, but obviously he's a big part of that remake. I haven't watched it yet. I've seen the original. But no producers and no Dracula. So I own producers separately. And I don't own Dracula.
Do you own both versions of the producers?
Oh, God, no. Fuck that other one. It's so bad.
So there was a point in my life. There was a point in my life where I thought that Nathan Lane would be like the next Mel Brooks. And unfortunately,
he doesn't write and direct. He plays a merc cat. I don't think Mel Brooks has done that yet. Meerkat? How do you say that?
Did we mention earlier Clear in this podcast, the Young Frankenstein. Mhm.
Are you guys
Did you
getting
mention-
bits and pieces from Chris too, or is it just me?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
Oh yeah.
No, it's bad.
ladies and gentlemen, our sound engineer.
I don't know.
Okay,
Oh,
did
because
we
that's my fault.
It is.
did we mention what about Young Frankenstein, Chris?
Young Frankenstein and Blazing Saddles came out in the same year, both Mel Brooks movies.
Yes, indeed.
Both star and
Gene
actually
Wilder.
you mentioned that.
Madeline Kahn.
I did. No, it was me.
Oh, was
No,
it
I
I
you?
did that.
Oh,
I
darn
did.
it.
It was me.
Tyler
But
does
But
it. I want credit.
it was not just it was. But that had Mel, Gene, and Madeline Kahn in both. So
And
Yeah.
Kevin Bacon.
amongst others.
Was Madeline Kahn alive when Robin Hood Men in Tights came out?
Yeah.
Yes, she died in '99.
So
Yeah, last movie was Bug's Life, I think.
I wonder why she wasn't in Men in Tights, because she was in a lot of Mel's other stuff, right?
Yeah, he usually throws Dom in there
She
too.
was doing other things, I think Broadway
You're
related.
right.
Tyler, did you say that Madeline Kahn was in A Bug's Life?
Yeah, it was the last movie.
Who was she in A
She was
Bug's
the
Life?
butterfly. She was the butterfly. It's
It's
very
because-
to the
Madeline,
mantis.
sorry,
Really?
Madeline Kahn she was doing Broadway stuff at that point, so she probably wasn't available.
Actually. Did you know
She won a bunch of Tonys, so
Did you know that Mel Brooks actually wrote
Got
all
this,
of the
Tony.
words to all of the songs?
Yeah.
Yes.
no shit.
I didn't know that.
That's why they're fucking hilarious.
Indeed.
Juice in Space is pretty great.
So
Jews in
Madeline
Space
Kahn's,
and Men in Tights, that's why they sound alike.
yeah, Madeline Kahn's last film was
Yeah.
actually a film called Judy Berlin.
Well, the last. All right, I'm wrong.
No, I was just
What's
making this.
What's Judy Berlin?
It was Madeline Kahn's last movie.
God damn it, Tony.
She was my favorite part of Clue. I love that fucking movie, but her
Clue is
she was
so good.
Clue
No,
is
that's Tim
amazing.
Curry's movie, though. He owns that movie. He is that movie. But she is
So
great.
she
Everyone's
did
great, man.
another movie with Gene Wilder, The Adventures of Sherlock Holmes' Smarter Brother. Has anyone seen that?
That sounds like an amazing title. What the hell?
So it's starring Gene Wilder, Marty Feldman, Dom DeLuise. It was written and
Kevin
directed
Bacon.
by Gene Wilder.
Nice.
Oh.
So Gene
Wow.
Anything with
Wilder,
Marty Feldman is good.
he made his directorial
Wow.
and script writing debut while starring in this spoof as Sigerson Holmes, the younger and apparently
Wow.
brighter brother of Sherlock Holmes.
Wow.
I kind of want to see this movie
my
now.
show.
I wonder where. Huh.
Try it out on your Plex server, you fuck.
I could probably
Pirate.
get it up there. So
Yeah, that's not
Judy
a-
Berlin was made in 1999. It was written and directed by
Uh-huh.
Eric Mendelson. Who the
Ben
fuck is
Mendelsohn.
talking?
Go on.
Oh, it's Neelis. Okay, sorry. So, basically, she's a high-strung housewife whose elementary school husband is dissatisfied with their relationship. She's
sounds hilarious.
she plays a chatty character, but she copes with an unspecified mental problem. So she gets to use a lot of her more serious emotions. Supposedly, she was great in it. It's they're ranking her 12 greatest films, and this is right.
It
in the
was on
middle,
there?
so.
Oh. Where's Clue? At the top?
Clue is number 11, actually. Young
Clue is
Frankenstein
under
is at
Judy
the top.
Berlin? That's
Yeah.
fair.
All right.
Clue should be higher.
So I think what we've got happening next is we are
bat
going to
fight.
have a first-time guest to the podcast, long-time listener, first-time caller. One of Tyler, tell us a little bit about Alex.
Alex is my buddy. We developed a romance after I became good friends with his girlfriend. named Ashley. We both worked at Ascension in the AP department, and she was the only person I really talked to there, other than my buddy Brandon and a few other people. He's a nerd. He loves D&D and movies, and he actually has a 3D printer, and he's made me some cool stuff. They made me a Baby Yoda, which I also gave one to Tony, which I think you still have that.
I do still have that. He's the Baby Yoda.
He is the Baby Yoda maker. Yes.
Gotcha.
Is that so, Tyler?
Yeah.
Hey, you two keep fighting about Attack of the Clones. Don't expect him to give you shit.
Yeah.
So Alex Alex has been probably a pretty faithful listener to the podcast. He provides you with some really good feedback.
He's been listening all damn day. It's incredible.
And he wants to do a show. And what's the theme of the show?
It's called Blood and Boobs.
Blood and Boobs. So, what are the 3 movies we're going to watch?
If only there were testosterone in the world.
Right. Let's have a conversation about a woman's worth because of the blood and the boobs. So, what are the 3 movies? What are the 3 movies that Alex has picked for us?
Conan, the Librarian.
Which Conan?
The OG from '84 with Arnold.
The Arnold Schwarzenegger with the Schnitzen. Yeah. Okay, so the original Conan.
300.
Gerard Butler, Lena Headey, and Kevin Bacon. Machete I've never seen, so that'll be a good one for me.
They're both great. I want the third one, Machete Kills Again in Space, but it's been a few years now, so I don't think it's happening.
That's not a Salma Hayek boob movie, is it?
I don't remember whose boobs are in it. I know Robert De Niro's in it. Maybe he takes his titties out.
Good God.
Jesus Christ.
No, I don't think he takes his titties out either.
Wow. Liberty University would be so disappointed.
They'd be disappointed with most of my life choices.
Mostly the masturbation, the constant masturbation. They'd be very upset.
Oh, Jesus.
I jerked it and did things all over that campus. Don't even worry about it.
On the campus. He jerked it on the campus, to the campus.
I mean, technically, the housing was on the campus. My roommate didn't even hide it. He kept his Vaseline in the shower. I'm like, at least
God.
Come on, man. Yeah, what's that for? Your lips? Sure.
You know how I know that Bailey is tired? Because that Vaseline joke would have killed him, and he didn't flinch. He's just like,
Bailey's still here? Haven't heard him in a while.
I'm dead.
It's all good, buddy. I'm trying to close it down just for you. All right, so 300, the original Conan with Arnold Schwarzenegger, and fuck, what was the third one again?
Am I getting away without
Machete?
Yeah. Am I getting away with it? I mean, Blah has yelled at me yet.
Oh, we're not done. We're just trying to get Bailey so we can go to bed.
Shit.
All
right.
So just be aware, the next theme is blood and boobs. And that was chosen by a friend of the show, Alex
Hill.
And so there will probably be a little misogyny in that episode. We're a bunch of guys. We're a bunch of guys. It's what happens. Unless Hannah has blessed us with her presence. And I got to be honest with you, there's even a little misogyny when Hannah's here. And she's pretty cool about it.
She's pretty great.
So, yeah. Well, Bailey, I'm going to let you head out so you can get your shit done and go to bed with your beautiful wife. However,
you go take a shit and go to bed.
Jesus.
Everybody poops, Tony. Calm down.
Before bed?
Bailey didn't even say bye.
He
just
didn't
said,
even wait for the punchline. He's just like, fuck yeah, man.
Yo. He takes a beer and a pill.